Welcome back to the Legend of Scott Scott. We are only 4 weeks into year 2 of Scott's NFL career. Already a Super Bowl champion. We are 3-1 to start this season. And now we have the Seattle Seahawks. No, we don't. We're already through week 4. Scrap everything I just said. But anyway, now that we are officially in week 5, we are facing the Buffalo Bills instead, which is the toughest opponent that we've seen so far here this season. This could be loss number 2. Now, we lost to the 49ers at the start of the season after playing that game about 3 times beforehand and the game continuing to crash basically until we lost. We had the game wrapped up in one of those attempts. 4th quarter, under 2 minutes to go, then the game crashed. But I digress. We can beat Buffalo. I think we can beat anybody in the NFL, and we're at home. Things are looking pretty good. Scott and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Buffalo Bills at home. Here's Rashad White on a first down run, and he had some space to get to the sideline. Oh my goodness, could have really busted one on the first play of the game. Still, a gain of 8 yards, so a good start.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Really need to start thinking about changing the playbook. Scott's under center a bit too much for my liking. We'll throw that short. That is complete to Mike Evans. Up to the 37-yard line. I would really like to call more plays out of the gun. Now, I know Tampa Bay has those, but still. White, short gain of 2 yards. To the 39. See what we can get done. Trey Palmer's going to come across here in motion. Looking for either Otten or White. We're going to go to Rashad White, and he's got it. Breaking out of 1 tackle down to the 40. Mark him at the 41. A nice start for Tampa Bay. White on a first down carry again. Good hole. That looks like about 6 or 7. They mark it at 6. A gain to the 35. Ooh, now we got a safety blitz coming in here. Trey Palmer looks like a really nice option, and he is going to be a nice option. That'll be a first down to the 26. Take a shot downfield. Pretty early in the game. We'll step back in the shotgun. First down from the 26-yard line. Had to get that ball away. I was waiting for Otten to come across the formation. Just wasn't able to get it to him. So we'll try and pick up some yards here on 2nd down with Rashad.
2nd and 10.
White, we need that guard to pull out. Never did. White breaks out of 1 tackle. He gets us halfway there.
And that's going to set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get
all right, I like it.
For an injured player.
Whole bunch of players for Buffalo all over the middle of the field. We'll fire that quick to Chris Godwin. He's got the first. To the 13. Got a quarter killer going on here for Tampa. Now, I don't think we got the ball first, as White is... Thought he was going backwards. No gain on the play. But, whole bunch of time has come off the clock here on this drive. Slow-moving Tampa Bay offense. Now, Trey Palmer is my intended receiver here on this play. Yeah, we're still going to him. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Did NFL teams do Christmas-themed fields? I don't think so. I really don't remember that at all. 3rd and 10 from the 13. Looking in the direction of Mike Evans. He was open on the play, and Scott missed him. Long drive for Tampa Bay is going to end in a kick. And not the kind of kick we want. Buffalo marched down the field, scored a touchdown, 101 yards through 2 drives, which is not good. Tampa Bay takes over from the 30. And Rashad trying to break it out wide again. He's starting to get that Devin Roche syndrome again, which is not something you want to have. Second down at 8, as it is damn near halftime.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Oh, we waited too long. I almost got out of the first sack attempt. Just didn't happen. It'll be 3rd and 17 now. If we get some pass protection here, watch out for Mike Evans. We're going to fire it up in his direction. Mike Evans, incomplete. Damn it. Tampa Bay will punt. Already down here to Buffalo.
Offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big.
Yeah, no, I can tell that's.
But now that you can't connect,
at least by the image quality, it looks like it was a long time ago. Looks like the Jags' original logo as well. 39 seconds, 2 timeouts for Tampa Bay. We're going to try and be aggressive here. We had to kind of throw that a little shorter. Not exactly ideal. Timeout with 34 seconds left in the first half.
That offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and
really like the route that Godwin's on. I'm assuming that's going to occupy the safety, unfortunately. So I'm going to send Evans deep, give us some options. Oh, the safety came in. We're going to throw over to Godwin. He's going to be wide open on the play. First down to the 48, out of bounds with 29 seconds. That's a really big play. Gives us hope for at least something here on this drive. And they sent pressure. We're going to fire that up to Trey Palmer, and Scott just missed. I think we might have fired that off our back foot, unfortunately.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have.
Yeah.
So even though that ball falls incomplete,
Not so sure about this, but we're going to give it a go. And looking in the direction of Cade Otton, and once again, Scott's just off. Which has happened a good bit in recent games, unfortunately. I think his overall and attributes are just really finally showing. Rashad White, however, over the middle. Scott puts that on the money. And we're going to be in field goal range. So, timeout. I don't know if Todd Bowles is going to leave this up to us with no timeouts remaining. I would certainly like to be able to get something. Preferably to Mike Evans. And get inside the 20-yard line. Oh, boy. That's incomplete. 9 seconds. Covered off well by Buffalo. Didn't really matter. And now Tampa Bay will kick the field goal to go into halftime down 1. Field goal at the end of the first half was good. It is 7-6. Here's Rashad White. Big hole. How about a 15-yard gain to start this second half for the Bucs? Rashad White, we've been looking for a run like that out of him all day. Here's White. Good cutback. How about more yards? 6 more. To the 42. Got to continue to try and throw the ball downfield. It hasn't worked out all that well here in this game. Otton, incomplete. I'll bring up 3rd and 4. Buffalo just continues to try and succeed at making plays. That's going to be a wide open man toward the sideline. That is Chris Godwin. First down, Buccaneers. Put Scott over 100 yards passing in the game. Yeah, but Bronny James. Well, Bronny James is in the G League from what I hear. Oh, Rashad White. Big hole. Still moving inside the 25, making 9 carries for 68 for Rashad. And now we're going to the end zone. At least attempting to go to the end zone. Gonna have to try and get rid of it, and that's gonna be a sack. Rousseau. Damn it. I hate that route went to Payne Durham, of all people. Throw it. That is caught by Evans. Certainly gives us a chance to pick up this first down now. 3rd down and 9. At the very least, we should have this game, or should have a very small lead in this game. 3rd and 9, here we go. Rashad going to be open on the play, and it's going to be tight. First down, Tampa Bay.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch.
127 yards, 10 completions for Scott on the day. Rashad really should have cut that back to the right. That left side of the line got blown up. Well, we gave Rashad a chance, and he kind of blew it. Second down from the 12. Uh-oh. Might be seeing some pressure here. White gets out there. There's no blocks, and White is going backwards. 3rd down and 12. I don't know. Don't want to force ourselves into a big mistake. Oh, Chris Godwin open on the play. Can he make a man miss? Yes, he can for the most part. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. There's our guy. Well, 2-point conversion is the call from Todd Bowles. Oh, boy. Palmer, that's intercepted. Take him down at the 2-yard line. Well, it'll be 12-7 now, so we're going to have to lean on the Tampa defense. Well, Buffalo marched down the field. They now have a 1-point lead. Something tells me we shouldn't have gone for 2. Here's Rachaad White, another big hole. Rachaad White already to the 45. All right, Rashad, you're going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep giving you the football. 4th quarter, under 5 to play. And here's White again, and now only a 1-yard gain. Definitely need points of any kind here on this drive, but need to manage the clock while doing it. Godwin open on the play. Godwin to the outside. This is looking like points for sure now. To the 19-yard line. Now, I don't call this play very often, but we're going to see if it works. First down, pressure coming. Uh-oh, just got it away. Taylor Rapp on the pressure. We're going to run with White here on 2nd down. However, 6 on the front line for Buffalo. Won't matter. Rachaad White gains 7. 3rd down and 3. I want Godwin. We'll see if I'm going to be able to find him. Yup. Chris Godwin, first down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay. Look at all the ground he covered. Just laterally trying to make something happen, man. Chris Godwin has just been that dude for us all year. Now, we score a touchdown again. The only unfortunate part is it makes all the sense in the world to try and go for 2. Looking for Rachaad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Wasn't sure. I thought White may have let it slip through his hands. No. Tampa retakes the lead over Buffalo. We're going to try and let Rachaad White pound it in for the 2-point conversion to give us a 7-point lead. White will do just that. 20-13 with 2:24 to go. Buffalo will not beat us unless they pull a Brandon Staley and go for 2.
Here for the Bills. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
They went for 2. Let's do this. Get a boost to short and medium accuracy. We don't throw a lot of deep balls as is. Deep ball accuracy is pretty good right now anyway. And a very slight increase just because we had a leftover skill point in break sack. We'll skip that and get right back out to the game against the New Orleans Saints. Color rushes for both teams. Tampa Bay starts with the football. The customary run to Rachaad White. 4-yard gain before he's tackled by Welsh. 13 carries, 91 yards in our previous game. Rachaad was just so close to breaking one, it felt like all game. Just wasn't able to get it done. 2nd down and 6 now. From the 34-yard line. Palmer will motion. This play did numbers for us in our last game, and it looks like it might here again. There's Rachaad across midfield and down. Near the 45-yard line to the 47.
To the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10. White again. Whoa, you had a hole, Rachaad. He finds a different one. Does pick up a 1st down. But good Lord. Don't need to make it that complicated. Clock did stop because of a New Orleans injury. Cade Otton will be the motion man on the play. And I'm looking for Chris Godwin on this play. We're going to fire in his direction. He caught it inside the 10. To the 6-yard line. Godwin is just taking over as our #1 guy. Especially here in these last couple games. White on the counter. To the 5. Guess it's going to be up to Scott to try and get this into the end zone. I'd love to find Trey Palmer. That isn't going to happen. I tried to step up. That's a sack back to the 10. Well, we are doing everything we can to mess this up. 3rd and goal. Open on the drag. That is... Who is that? Who the fuck is 85? We don't play this regularly enough. Faulkner. 1st NFL touchdown. He might be a rookie. I just had no idea. 1st down, Tampa Bay from our own 20, up 7-0. The New Orleans Saints are 0-5, by the way. I'm just now realizing that. Here's Rachaad White. So... to feel a good bit of confidence, we need to win this game handily.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Might give us a chance. Why is that flag doing what it was just doing in my face? That's distracting as fuck. 2nd down and 6. Might call some plays we don't often call. Scott gonna motion. We're gonna try and lob that up for Godwin. I think he caught it to the 48. He did. Chris Godwin, you are a monster. That was not even that good of a ball. I mean, it was pretty good coverage. Here's White. Rachaad White for 9.
Finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
I mean, hell, we might take some more deep shots than we otherwise would. I'm going to send Evans actually out on a corner route. Just try and pick up the 1st down. Looking over in that direction. He's got it. Broke out of a tackle for a couple extra. To the 30. Let's try and get Evans involved. He's still a very talented receiver. We've just really struggled to find him this season. Scott on play action. Trey Palmer should have been more open on the play. That probably should have been a touchdown. Not a great route, but it is a 1st down to the 7. As that will end the 1st quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Buccaneers. Well, against an opponent like this might turn into an attempt at a career game for Scott. That should be open over the middle. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton. Tampa Bay 1st down from our own 30. 4:44 to go before halftime. We're going to dump that off short. Mike Evans for 6. If ever there was a game that was going to get us to that 450 passing yards mark, this might be our best chance. An 0-5 team. There's Mike Evans wide open on the play. Scott finds him. Big gainer. Mike Evans still going, and we are in the red zone. 176 first half yards for Scott, and still a little bit to go before we even get to halftime. Had to try and get rid of it. Didn't have enough time to let that play develop. It'll be second down. Just trying to do the easy things, change some things up a little bit, see what works, see what doesn't. Got tangled up there. That is a catch, and that's going to wind up being a first down. I think that was Payne Durham on the catch. Was not touched down, and it's first and goal from the 8. I'm going to bring Godwin rather, in on a drag. And that's going to be a good decision. Chris Godwin, touchdown, Buccaneers. I told you, we're going for a career day. So a New Orleans turnover right before the 2-minute warning sets up the Buccaneers quite well, looking for Chris Godwin. It's popped up in the air, and an unfortunate interception thrown there for Scott off the hands of Chris Godwin in the air forever, and Marshawn Lattimore comes up with it. What do you do on that? I mean, jump ball, and I don't know how that got launched in the air so high, but when it was up in the air that long, you knew it was all over. 21-10 all of a sudden, as we are into the second half. Still going to try and go crazy yardage-wise, finding, I think, Mike Evans, yes. First down, and that puts Scott over 200 yards on 12 of 14. We've had a phenomenal day. One of those incompletions, the interception that we just threw. I'm going to just send Otten out on a corner. Scott back to throw. Doesn't have anybody open. The ball is loose. Picked up by an offensive lineman. This play's going backwards a good ways.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided simply how the ball bounces. How often do we see a quarterback in the
well, maybe New Orleans going to start to play us a little bit tougher. Second down and 16.
They can regroup.
Otten motions. Ball falls into the hands Scott on the move. It can't throw the ball away. All of a sudden, it's 3rd and 23.
They get him again.
Well, we're just going to try and get some free passing yards, essentially, here on this play. Stat pad a little bit. Looking for Rashad White. We've got it. There are some blocks. It's an 11-yard gain. Injury timeout here for New Orleans, but it's 4th and 12. New Orleans has made this a game. Tampa Bay only leads by 3. Over the middle. It's caught by Evans for a first down. Kool-Aid McKinstry on the stop to the 41. We're still going to try and throw the football. Dream of stat padding is not dead yet. Scott on the run. Going to find, I think, Mike Evans again. An injury to Barton on the offensive line that'll stop the clock. To the sideline, we hope to have him back soon. We're just continuing to try and, essentially stat pad, let's be honest. I'm going to throw a deep one to Rashad White. See what happens. Incomplete. It's probably the best result there on that. So make it 2nd and 10 from the 39. White will motion out. Open man. That is caught. Mike Evans again. I've tried to make it a point here in this game to find Evans a little bit more. We've got X factors to worry about. That should be Chris Godwin. Should be open. He is open to the 6. 283 passing yards for Scott and 3 touchdowns. And now on a really dumb play-action play, we're going to get sacked. Play-action, for the most part, with Scott just does not work.
Level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation
Tell you that. He isn't fast enough, especially on those rollout play-action plays. Quick one to Rachaad White. Since he's open, he gets the 6. 3rd and goal. From the 6-yard line. 3-man front. If that safety steps up, we could be in some big trouble here. He doesn't. Touchdown, Trey Palmer. 4th passing touchdown for Scott in this game. This one to Palmer. And even though it got a little bit scary here towards the end, we should beat the New Orleans Saints, which I would say is big for the division. The Saints at 0-5 are pretty much out of it anyway. Well, so what's the smart thing to do in this situation with a 10-point lead? Run the ball. What are we not going to do? Run the ball. Chris Godwin, 7-yard gain. Scott's over 300 yards. The dream of a 450-yard passing game is most likely dead, but we are still going to try and air it out here. In the direction of Mike Evans, he's got it to the 21. 2-minute warning has been reached. Now, we may pay for this later here against New Orleans. Running up the score and stat padding like we are. Is that going to change what we're trying to do? Hell no. Scott back to throw. Finds Trey Palmer on a wobbler. 9-yard gain, and New Orleans is taking their timeouts a little bit, surprisingly.
2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard to go. Quick one. Incomplete. Whole bunch of traffic over there on Chris Godwin. 3rd and 1, I suppose we'll run the ball. At least burn that New Orleans timeout. Rachaad gets it, 1st and goal to the 7. Now, I really don't like calling slants in this year's EA games.
They'll look to throw.
This is why. How about a rushing touchdown for Scott? That's a bit of a surprise. Well, the stat padding is going to continue. 35-18, 55 seconds. We may even call timeouts to get this done. There's Mike Evans. 1st down inside the 20. And New Orleans actually calls a timeout. Injury timeout. Inside of 2 minutes, it was not an intentional timeout.
For an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. On the move at the
338 yards, 5 touchdowns for Scott. There's Godwin. 2nd down and 2.
It's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 80.
Similar to a tight end, the slot
oh no!
is often
The dream of running up the score might be dead. Never mind. Mike Evans, touchdown number 6 total for Scott. Going for the jugular on New Orleans. Well, we didn't get the 450 passing yards. Some mistakes in this game. 1 turnover on a tip ball. But what a game for Scott. 25 completions, 352 yards, 6 touchdowns, with 1 coming on the ground.